Welcome to Today on 2. It is Monday, the 22nd day of April, and as always, we're broadcasting worldwide at channel2coleman.com and all day long on YouTube.
That's right. Anytime you want to see us, just click. You know, people, I run into people say, oh, I don't have cable, I don't see you anymore. I said, but you can.
That's right. We have made the program available to anybody, anywhere, at any time.
As long as they have a computer.
Well, yes.
Gotta have that.
Let's start with the weather forecast for today. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. And there's the weather almanac for the 22nd day of April. The average high temperature is up another degree. 77 is the average high temperature. Will we ever get up to average? Oh, the average low 48, the record high 89 in 1987, the record low 27 in 1993. Sunset this evening 7:25, sunrise tomorrow morning 7 minutes past 6. There's the satellite picture. More winter up north. They can keep it. Our part of the country looks pretty good, at least for the next day or so. Here's our forecast. Sunny and breezy today, a high near 67. Partly cloudy tonight, a low around 46. Sunny tomorrow, a high near 73. Then on Wednesday, we may have some showers and thunderstorms move through the area, a high of 69. Thursday, 69. Friday, the weekend looks pretty good. 74 on Saturday, or Friday, 75 Saturday, 76 Sunday. None of those days are up to normal.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely. Well, it was absolutely gorgeous this weekend.
Yes, it was, and especially for the Bloomin' Festival.
I think they had a record attendance. You know, every year it's a little iffy whether or not the weather's going to cooperate,
right.
And I think that they had. I went for the first time in a long time and just walked around and just a lot of different vendors, all kinds of different, crafts and stuff, and really enjoyed it. And it was gorgeous weather. A lot of people were out, and it was a great weekend for the Bloomin' Festival. So hopefully they did well.
Talked to somebody, Ted, as a matter of fact, our cameraman was out there, and he said he didn't see anybody that he knew.
Well, I did see a few people, but I was very much, because we know a lot of people just from being on this show. We encounter, Ted does too, encounters a lot of people. And there were a lot of people from out of town. They come from all over to the Bloomin' Festival, which is great, but didn't see very many locals. You're right.
Yeah.
So, but it was
well, when you get that many people.
Right. And depending on when you go, So,
well,
but anyway.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's see who's our Facebook friend of the day for today.
Do we have one?
No slide.
No slide. Well,
no slide.
Do we want
Read it out of the book.
Okay. Lori Holcomb is our Facebook friend of the day, and she likes Alabama football, go figure, and the Coleman Times. And I think our guest today likes Alabama football also.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Looked at her license plate.
Okay.
Very, very unusual, but I looked at it and I figured it out right away, and I thought, okay, another one of those Alabama fans, but it's okay. I'll be nice to her.
Okay, well, who is our guest today?
Well, Miss Chalsa Purdue is here to talk to us about the upcoming event. Okay.
Cantante della Donna.
Cantante della Donna. I always want to put the syllable on the wrong, accent on the wrong syllable. But anyway, yes, so we're very excited. This is an event. Is this twice a year or, okay. So very good. So this must be
tomorrow night,
the spring event, and so very good. And we have some video from their rehearsal that Ted went out and shot for us. So very good. So we're going to visit with her, and I guess George is here.
George is here. He'll have news and commentaries, some excitement at Coleman Regional Medical Center last night.
Yeah.
We'll give you all the details right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Time for news and comment on a bright, sunny Monday morning. Well, a little bit of excitement, as Dennis was alluding to a few moments ago, at Coleman Regional Medical Center. Last night, an individual called in a bomb threat, but not just to CRMC. I guess Marshall Medical Center North, is that the name of that hospital? And one south. 3 hospitals, bomb threats. And so CRMC took it very seriously. They started evacuating people. It took some time to do that because you're a hospital after all, right? And now what's interesting about this is at about the same time, this individual here, let's go ahead and show his face if we can, if you don't mind, Daniel. What did I call his, what was his name? It's, oh, there we go, Jeremy LeWayne Lang, okay? He is an escapee from the Arab jail. So our sheriff, Mike Rainey, believes this guy is the person of interest in this bomb threat because Jeremy escaped and in turn started heading to Coleman County. Our sheriff says that there was a word that he was going to hurt someone in the area of Holly Pond. We're talking about County Roads 1804 and 1802 in the Holly Pond area. So they set up some ambushes, so to speak, and caught this guy. And if there's a motive, it might very well have been if, in fact, Jeremy LeWayne Lang disrupted our hospital and its operation last night. It would seem like that it would be that he was trying to create a distraction to keep all law enforcement busy while he went to do some harm to somebody, maybe. You can speculate all you want. One thing I know that I think is kind of interesting about this story, though, is that CRMC is the only hospital that evacuated its people. The others didn't. And I don't know if it's because they just had situations that they thought it was just it'd be too much to try to deal with. I don't know. But they wound up taking some of our patients, CRMC, over to the old Woodland Hospital, I believe, according to reports. Well, moving along to some other stories, city municipal leaders in Coleman County are going to have less money to get grant money, that is, from the Coleman County Community Development Commission. As you know, about 4 years ago, the legislature passed a law that provided for not legislators to come out and hand out blank checks or checks to people. It would have to be a committee made up of mayors and others, right? So basically that's what's happened. The only thing is this money that they were handing out was money from the Tennessee Valley Authority's annual in lieu of taxes. Okay, now that, in other words, TVA provides funds for these kind of programs in lieu of taxes, right? But because they've been so good at apparently conserving energy and such, the amount has been dropped. It used to be $25,000. Now, the most you're going to have to get as a municipality is $15,000. I don't know. I don't see how many of these funds can continue with the sort of things that we're facing, you know, when it comes to budget cuts and all that. At any rate, well, some folks just can't keep it clean, can they? Rolando McClain arrested. In Decatur, the NFL linebacker, former Crimson Tide football player, Rolando McClain, arrested on charges of disorderly conduct, resisting arrest about 8 o'clock last night. Man, oh man, I don't know, there's that, I was reading a story this morning. What was that lady's name? Reese Witherspoon, arrested. She was drunk, but her husband was driving, he was drunk. And she kept basically threatening the police. Don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're drunk, you're going to go to jail, right? And I think that's the way it is with celebrities sometimes, not just in sports, but also in Hollywood. Amid party infighting, the chairman of the Alabama Democratic Party, Justice Mark Kennedy, has announced his resignation. He'll do so this morning. And there are those in the party who say it's about time, because they felt he was obstructing some progressive plans they had. Well, I think many Alabama Democrats, at least I know many local, are not too anxious to be too progressive as in what they're doing in Washington, and as our president has become. It doesn't seem like that's too productive a plan, because it's getting folks defeated in the Democrat Party locally. According to one committee member, he says that he believes that it was the best thing. He was too much of an obstructionist and all, but almost as soon as he officially takes his leave of his office today, Kennedy's going to be announcing his nonprofit foundation called the Alabama Democrat Majority. The organization will aim to support progressive Democrats. Now, what's progressive mean? In what way? And better identify the vision of the state minority party. So it'll be interesting to see how that comes about. More than 1,000 FBI operatives were last night working to track down the cell, and this terrorist cell, they figure, holds, I don't know, a dozen or so people, right? And yet, depending on what network you watch and all, you don't get the same story. And I don't see this reported like on the major networks, or at least it wasn't as of late last night. According to an FBI source, they have no doubt the brothers were not acting alone. The devices used to detonate the two bombs were highly sophisticated and not the kind of thing that people learn from going on the internet. So, and one other story here. I don't know. Of course, the Boston bombings have rightfully so taken up a lot of attention, a lot of time, because it's a threat against our way of life, is it not? One of the Red Sox hitters, David Ortiz, standing up at one of the games following the bombing after they resumed life as normal in Boston, uses the F word, talking about this is our city, and taking some heat from some and others. Of course, it's a very emotional speech he gave, and people, many of them agreeing with him, yes, it is ours. But I think that sometimes you have to remember where you are and what you say. But I think probably in our culture over the past 30, 40, I know within the past 50 years, it's amazing how some terms have become common. For example, when I was a kid, when I was a young man at West Point High School, that whenever you heard some of the guys in the class say, well, that sucks, right? That was a very vulgar, and in my term, still a very vulgar term. But you hear all kinds of kids using that, and parents too now. We've become so, I think, desensitized, it seems like, on television and in our films and all. And it's kind of a sad situation in my view, but then I'm part of the old crowd. Stay tuned, more of Today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Welcome back to Today on 2. It's time to give away our prizes for today. We have the day pass to Hurricane Creek Park, and we also have the Bowberry Biscuit from Bojangles. Those are the prizes for today. We'll ask you a question about one of our ads, so let's look at our ads for today. Starting with the H. Chance Christian Bookstore. They're all about kids, puzzles and games and kids' stories. Baby gifts are available at the H. Chance Christian Bookstore in the South Cullman Shopping Center.
And daily specials are awaiting you all week long at People's Tires Brake and Alignment Center. They're located at 1107 Catherine Street right here in Cullman. People's Tires Brake and Alignment Center.
Sorelli Jewelry is available at Doug Dogga Jewelers. They have the colors of spring and new jewelry coming in all the time. Doug Dogga Jewelers on Compass Way.
And Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore just down the road. Gift certificates are always available. Browsers are welcome as well. And used books are half price off every day. New books are 20% off every day.
Bridgestone and Firestone tires are available at Tires for Less. Of course, they're more than just tires. They do minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes, and do oil changes.
And Borden Family Pharmacy is located right there on Highway 157 at the Eva Road Exchange. And, of course, they can provide immunizations. And it's a great place to shop. They're a good neighbor pharmacy, Borden Family Pharmacy.
Smart Stretch is available at Uniform Place. This is Landau, made better, new breathable, comfortable, and durable fabric. Again, at Uniform Place.
And Earl's Body Shop. It does large and small towing. He can do local or long distance. And a great body shop, of course, for any kind of repairs that your vehicle might need. Located right there on Highway 31 North, Earl's Body Shop.
Which business is located on Catherine Street?
Yeah.
Going to be kind of tough today, maybe.
No, yeah.
Which advertiser is located on Catherine Street? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. And our prizes for today, the Bowberry Biscuit from Bojangles. Oh, that is so good.
It looks so
and
yummy.
The day pass to Hurricane Creek Park. And boy, as the weather gets better, everybody's going to be heading to the park.
That's right.
Lots of activities to do there.
Yeah.
Good place to picnic.
Right, and walking trails, biking trails. If you like to rappel, camping. It's just it's a beautiful, beautiful, just natural type of place with the rocks and the So take the kids there, and it's a safe place to go, and it's a fun place to go, and you're getting exercise.
Take a bunch of Bowberry biscuits with you, and you're all set.
Yeah.
Okay, which advertiser is located on Catherine Street? We mentioned this on the ad. We're just about out of time, so no callers for today. Let's look at the rest of our merchant ads. Dairy Queen has sweet deals available. Pick any 2 items, pay just $3.33.
And Medical Arts Apothecary is located right there on the corner, 1 block south of Cullman Courthouse. And, of course, they're a trusted part of your family now for 50 years.
Fitness opportunities are available at the Wellness and Aquatic Center. They have, of course, the complete fitness center, weights, cardio, and professional training, indoor walking track and pool, and lots of classes.
Baldwin Counseling Center, and help is just a phone call away. Dr. Howard Rogers is the man to talk to. He can set up an appointment to help you with weight loss or individual and family counseling. If you need some privacy and want to talk, he's the man you need to call.
Auto Tech, foreign and domestic auto repair and service. David Methvin is the man to talk to on County Road 1354 in Vinemont.
Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for 50 years for auto body repair and for towing, and you know what? You can count on them today. That's Mullins Body Shop.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, prom season, I think it's about winding down, but weddings will be coming up.
Yeah.
Wedding season, get your tuxedos at Mr. Hicks.
And Renard's Gallery and Gifts, where they have jewelry available and they have some great prints and some gift ideas and do a fantastic job of framing. Renard's Gallery and Gifts right there at 314 First Avenue.
Those are the merchant ads we have for today. We do have a birthday to tell you about on the 22nd of April.
Yes, looks like Giselle Warren is going to have a birthday, and hopefully it'll be happy for her. And she will be put into the drawing on Friday, where she has that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Coming up next, we will talk with Charles Purdue. Stay tuned.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
The ladies of Cantante della Donna will be in concert tomorrow night. Charles Purdue is the director and founder of the group. Charles, so good to have you on the program again.
It's great to be here. We appreciate you inviting us. Thank you.
Spring concert time tomorrow night. Tell us what people can expect.
Well, we have a really nice program for you tomorrow night. It's our first time to do all classic composers, and so we're hoping, in addition to entertaining, that we'll do a little educating as well. But we have beautiful program plan from the beginning of music: Palestrina, Bach, Handel, Beethoven, Mendelssohn, and some very familiar sacred music as well.
Very good. And you have a young girls choir, I guess. Is that a good way to say it? Young
ladies? They are young ladies. Mm-hmm. We started 2 sessions ago a group called Cantabile, which means in a singable, beautiful manner in Italian. And they're for young women 13 to 18. They'll be starting our program off, and they're directed by Dr. Rebecca Whitehead.
Okay, and who directs your group? Is it
I do.
Okay,
I actually do.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you sing in it as well, or you can't really?
I don't sing as I conduct. We do have 3 wonderful guest singers coming to join us this time. Okay. A lady from Heart Souls, they're high school. She comes to us from Vermont, and her name is Kate Dupuy, and she's singing a soprano solo. Also, one of our local area girls, who is Miss Point Mallard and competing in Miss Alabama, is going to be singing a soprano, and a young lady named Jessie Mashburn, a mezzo-soprano, will be featured on our program.
Very good, very good. So it's nice to feature especially out-of-town individuals that we don't know too much about, so this gives them an opportunity to, I guess, participate and practice and everything else. Yeah.
Indeed. And we like to add some different things to our group. We don't really need any additions because our women are so very talented,
right.
And they're dedicated and do a wonderful job. And we're going to be performing at St. Paul's this time.
Okay. Very
using
good.
that beautiful organ.
Yes. Okay. So who's your organist?
Dr. Rebecca White will be playing her organ for us on 3 selections, and our accompanist Alice Butler will be playing piano on the remainder of the selections. A couple of a cappella pieces as well.
Right. She is the music director at St. Paul's. Alice
is. We're very fortunate to have her with us. She's wonderful.
Very good. Now, I believe that we do have some video of your practice and things like that. So we've got a little bit of the younger girls, correct, and then of the mature women.
Thank you for that.
Yes. Is that a good way of putting that?
It is indeed. Very tactful.
Yes. And what time does the concert start?
We're at 7 p.m. It is free to the public. We would love to have you there. As many people as can fill St. Paul's, which is a large venue.
Right.
And we will start right at 7 o'clock. o'clock.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank
We're
you.
going to conclude with some video, so that way everybody gets just a little snippet, a little taste of it.
Wonderful.
Okay, thanks.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
Now it's time for our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Share Club Spring Tour of Homes is taking place this Sunday from 1 to 5. Tickets will be available at each tour of the day, home for the day of the tour. Just $15, and proceeds are going to go to help Hospice of Coleman County. And
Cantante della Donna.
I don't know why I cannot pronounce that. Spring concert's taking place, Songs of Joy. That will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at St. Paul's Lutheran Church. And the April walking tours are going to take place every Saturday in April. Though we've had such beautiful Saturdays, go and participate. It's guided by community historians. There are local stories that are told, and printed programs are available. The tours begin at the Coleman County Museum. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2, and spell out the number 2 Coleman.
Weather forecast is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It'll be sunny today, a little windy with a high of 67, partly cloudy tonight, low around 46. Sunny again tomorrow with a high of 73. And we have a very special guest coming to see us tomorrow.
Well, Miss Rebecca Long is Miss Wallace State for 2013. She will be here, and she's, of course, we always enjoy visiting with her.
She'll be competing for Miss Alabama, I would imagine, this summer.
Very good, very good. Yeah, so that's what we've got lined up for tomorrow.
That's our program for today. Thank you for watching today on 2.
I hope you have a great day.